What if I told you there's one simple position, no machines, no weights, no floor work that can strengthen your legs, steady your posture, increase daily energy, and yes, even support sexual vitality as you age? It sounds exaggerated, but it isn't. Most people over 50 have never been shown this movement, even though it's been used for generations by warriors, healers, and longevity experts. It's called the horse stance. And while it looks like nothing more than standing still, your body experiences it very differently. The best part? It takes less than 2 minutes a day. You can do it beside your bed, in your living room, or while the kettle boils. No gym, no impact, no joint-jarring motion. But the real power of this stance goes beyond muscle. It challenges your balance, trains your nervous system, and awakens parts of your body that quietly shut down with age. In this video, I'll show you why the horse stance works, what it does for your strength, stability, circulation, and focus, and how to start safely today, especially if you're over 50. Stay with me until the end because benefit number 7 is rarely discussed. Yet it may be one of the most important. Before we begin, tell us your name and where you're watching from. Let's get to know each other. 1. Strength that starts where it matters most. After 50, leg strength stops being about appearance and starts being about independence. Standing up from a chair, climbing stairs without hesitation, walking without constantly scanning the ground. The horse stance rebuilds strength from the ground up. As you lower into position, your thighs, glutes, hamstrings, and calves activate together and stay engaged the entire time. There's no jumping, no pounding, no fast repetitions, just steady tension, exactly what aging muscles respond to best. Unlike high-impact exercises that can irritate knees or hips, this stance strengthens the muscles around your joints instead of grinding the joints themselves. And here's the truth many people miss. Strong legs mean freedom. They catch you when you slip. They carry you when you're tired. They keep you living on your own terms. 2 minutes a day can begin restoring strength you didn't realize had faded. 2. The core you actually need after 50. When people hear core, they think abs. But after 50, your core is your stability system. It protects your spine, keeps you upright, and allows your body to move as one unit. The horse stance quietly activates your entire core, front, sides, and deep stabilizing muscles in your lower back. Because you're holding still, your body has no momentum to rely on. It must stabilize itself from the inside. That's why this stance improves posture, reduces lower back strain, and makes everyday movements feel easier. No crunching, no neck strain, no shoulder pressure, just calm, sustained core strength that supports you all day long. 3. Balance isn't luck. It's trainable. Balance doesn't disappear overnight. It fades quietly. You notice it when you hesitate on stairs, when you grab furniture just in case, when uneven ground suddenly feels risky. The horse stance retrains your balance system without complex drills. Holding this position forces your body to stay centered, from your feet through your hips, shown all the way up to your head. At the same time, your brain reawakens proprioception, your internal sense of where your body is in space. With regular practice, movements become smoother, steps feel more confident, and that constant background fear of falling begins to fade. Balance isn't about tricks, it's about awareness, and this stance rebuilds it quietly. 4. Supporting pelvic health without the awkward conversation. There's a part of aging fitness that often gets ignored: pelvic health. Circulation, control, and vitality in this region affect confidence, comfort, and quality of life. The horse stance activates deep muscles around the hips, pelvis, and lower abdomen, areas many workouts never touch. As you hold the position, blood flow increases through the pelvic region, supporting tissue health and nerve function. For men, this can assist circulation linked to sexual performance. For women, it supports pelvic floor tone, bladder control, and core stability. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about staying connected to your body and preserving function naturally. Many people also notice improved sleep, calmer moods, and a general sense of vitality, likely because the stance reduces stress hormones while encouraging steady breathing. 5. Training the mind. While strengthening the body, most exercises end when the muscles get tired. The horse stance begins there. After 30 seconds, your legs burn. Your mind looks for excuses. Everything inside you wants to stop. And that's the training. Staying calm in mild discomfort builds mental resilience. Over time, this carries into daily life. Less reactivity, better stress control, and a steadier emotional baseline. However, slow breathing during the stance signals safety to the nervous system, lowering cortisol and improving focus. You're not just exercising muscles, you're practicing composure. And after 50, that skill becomes priceless. 6. Stronger joints without beating them up. Aging joints don't need more impact. They need smarter loading. The horse stance uses isometric strength, tension without movement. This gently conditions the tendons and ligaments that support your knees, hips, and ankles. Because everything stays aligned, you strengthen stability without shear stress or compression. Over time, stiffness decreases, confidence increases, and everyday movements feel lighter. If you've avoided exercise because your joints complain, this stance offers a safer alternative. 7. Hips, the hidden key to freedom. Tight hips affect everything. Your posture, your stride, your lower back, even digestion. The horse stance gradually opens the hips without forcing deep stretches or awkward positions. You don't need to go low. Even a shallow stance creates change. As hip mobility improves, movement becomes smoother, posture improves, and your risk of falls decreases. When hips move freely, the rest of the body follows. This is one of the quietest yet most life-changing benefits of the stance. 8. Hormonal support through smart stress. After 50, energy dips aren't imagined. Hormonal shifts affect motivation, mood, and clarity. The horse stance introduces controlled physical stress, enough to stimulate adaptation, not enough to exhaust you. This can reduce excess cortisol while supporting natural testosterone and endorphin activity. The result for many people? Better mood, more stable energy, sharper focus. Not through supplements, not through extremes, through intelligent, intentional movement. 9. Full body activation without moving an inch. Although the stance looks still, your entire body is working. Legs support weight, core stabilizes, back stays tall, shoulders remain open, arms subtly engage. This trains coordination, how well your brain and body communicate. And that's the kind of strength that shows up in real life. Carrying groceries, lifting grandchildren, staying steady on uneven ground. Quiet strength is often the most useful. 10. Your body is the gym. No equipment, no memberships, no excuses. You can practice this stance anywhere. Bedroom, kitchen, patio, even while traveling. Because it takes so little time, it actually becomes a habit. And habits, not intensity, create lasting change after 50. How to practice safely stand with feet together. Step out until your stance is wider than shoulder width. Turn toes slightly outward. Lower your hips as if sitting on an invisible chair. Keep chest lifted, back straight, knees tracking over toes. Eyes forward, chin level. Breathe slowly through the nose. Start with 20 to 30 seconds. Work toward 1 to 2 minutes over time. Stay tall. Stay calm. Strength builds in stillness. Who should avoid this exercise if you've had recent hip, knee, or back surgery? Or if you have uncontrolled blood pressure or severe balance issues? Always check with a medical professional before starting something new. In a world obsessed with doing more, the horse stance offers something rare: stillness with purpose. It won't look impressive, but it delivers results. 2 minutes a day can rebuild strength, you restore balance, support internal health, and remind you that your body is still capable. This isn't about turning back time. It's about moving forward, stronger and more grounded. So here's the challenge. Stand up today and try it for 30 seconds. Let your body respond. Let your mind settle. And if you already practice the horse stance, share your experience in the comments. How long can you hold it?